What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Evelina, and today we are back with another episode of Passion Fruit Podcast. And we have a very special guest with us today, someone that is very close to me, someone that I spend so much time with, probably the most time, and he's been such a big supporter of everything that I have done. And with that, I wanted to introduce Mr. Allan Samaniego, my partner, my best friend, and my boyfriend. Welcome to the podcast, Allan.
Oh my God, I made it.
Okay, so I'm super excited because this has been a highly requested episode from our viewers and our friends. And so today I have a surprise for you, okay? I have a surprise. We've got Brian Chen, our executive producer, and Jaden Lee.
Jaden's here?
Jaden's here. For those who don't know, he is about to go win the USGA state championship here in the next coming week.
Oh, because he's built different.
He is a built different. Yep. So they're going to ask us a couple personal questions.
Questions?
Yes, we're opening up the floodgates.
So this is like hot seat.
This is hot seat. Yes, they're going to be asking us a ton of questions.
They're not going to ask about my 2 under yesterday?
You're 2 under yesterday that you blasted on social media.
All right, we got it.
We could talk about it. For those who don't know, Allan shot 2 under for the first time. He's been on a journey to par. We're so happy for him. It was really, really cool.
Don't ask about today's score, though.
I know. Yeah, we'll talk about that next time. All right. Okay, Brian, we're ready for you.
All right, first question.
Okay, first question. How did we meet? Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. In short, and I'll tell you from my point of view, Allan slid in the DMs like 365 times, and finally on like the 367th time, he commented on like my first golf post on Instagram, and he was like, hey, you want to come to talk golf? And then we went on a date, and I friend-zoned him. I actually friend-zoned him initially, and then somehow I ended up here. Yep. Would you say that's accurate?
There's some exaggerated details in there, but yeah, in short, online first, and then Topgolf was the first place we ever met in person.
Yeah, it was interesting.
There's a whole nother backstory behind that, but
It took like 4 years of DMs, so that's why I'm counting like 365, like pretty much like every 7 days he would send me a DM. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, anyway.
Oh my God, there's Jaden.
Jaden. Oh, that is so good. Okay, first impression. So he actually came to pick me up at my mama's house. Like he came to my parents' house to pick me up because I was in the Bay Area at the time. And he pulls up in his like little blue Tesla and like these flaming red rims. And his like license plate is I love food. It's like a very distinct license plate. And he walks out with like Jordan 12 golf shoes. Which one? It was like the red pair. What are they called again? Red and white. They were red and white. What were they?
they weren't the golf shoes though, but yes, they were 12s.
Okay, all right, yeah. So he like everything is just decked out in red, and I was just like, okay, I'm in for a treat.
It was Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is pink, no?
No, it's red and pink.
No. Okay, so anyway, that was my first impression. I was like, all right, this guy's that guy. What about you?
First impression, oh man. First I was like, just so happy that I didn't get catfished.
That's valid.
Huge possibility for guys
really
at the time.
valid.
So I was like, okay, she's real.
Yeah.
So this is great.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a breath of fresh air to hear someone so nice and so real, and she was very competitive.
Really?
And very driven is what I took, because we went to Topgolf and she was talking a big game like, oh yeah, I've been practicing, I've been swinging the club.
Oh my gosh.
You know, just watch me. And I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, I was maybe probably a 15 handicap at the time, so I kind of, you know, had some game, but didn't want to show off. And I was like, all right, let me see what this girl's got. You could tell it was kind of her first time.
Oh my gosh.
But I wasn't going to say it. I was there to support her and try to be helpful.
I just started my golf journey.
And so.
First post, you guys.
Yeah, so, you know, I just let her do her thing and try to be supportive. If she asked for tips, I went in there and tried to give some. I think we did like a wall drill that day. I have like photos and videos. But anyways, overall first impression was amazing. And I was like, after dropping her off, I was like, oh my God, that was freaking awesome.
You saw it here first. Next question.
Okay, so what qualities do you most admire in each other?
Oh, that's a good one too. Okay, so I would have to say Allan's patience, his kindness, and like his ability to make me chill out. I'm a very like high-strung type A personality, and Allan just chills me out. So those are the three things. What about you?
Well, I'm not going to cop out and say everything, but everything. If I were to break it down, I always tell her she's like the only person that can just make me happy, no matter what it is that she does. So, but more about her drive, her passion, and her just will to succeed at all times is just, it's very inspiring and very motivating. And I feel like she helps push me in ways that I didn't think I could do myself. So, you know, she makes me a better person.
I appreciate you that feeling is mutual. Feeling is mutual. Oh, we love each other. We love each other. All right, next question.
All right, so if you had to describe your partner as a food, what would they be and why?
A food?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, all right, I got you. Okay, if Allan were a food, actually, do you have yours already?
Nope, I'm still thinking.
Okay, so Allan would be a donut. Let me tell you why. And it's not just because like that's their like signature little dessert, whatever, because he sent a donut to me in the first DM. But he's like, okay, so a donut is like very, like has like a very cute exterior, whatever, you know, like very cute exterior, you know? Like it has like a lot of decorations, it's really pretty and all that stuff. But then inside it's just like a little softy, right? So Allan looks like a really like flexy, like, you know, maple syrup donut with bacon on top. Like in reality, like he's just pudding on the inside. He's so soft, like in a good way. Like he's just mush. You're my mush, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah. Okay, your turn. We're so simpy on this. Like, is this okay? Brian, is this okay?
Yes, keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a lot of things to choose from. I could say she's like Korean barbecue because she's my favorite. But let's shake it up. Let's do. She's a xiaolongbao.
I'm a 小笼包. Why am I a 小笼包?
Because she's so beautiful. It's smooth on the outside. Like she's smoking hot on the outside. And then, you know, on the inside.
I'm meaty.
She's She's got some meat to her, but she's also steaming hot. That, you know.
Those are great analogies, man. These are great analogies.
Like, okay, what rating is this podcast? Like, am I keeping this G?
Please.
Okay, she's great and full of flavor.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, that's fair.
Do you support each other in your careers or personal aspirations?
Allan's the best at this. Like, he is the most supportive. Allan makes sure that I'm fed. Like, he'll come home midday. I'm like on my computer, like just on meetings back to back to back to back. He'll come home midday and then just put a bagel and eggs on my desk. Like little things like that. Allan's always there. He's always consistent. He always shows up for me. Yeah, we appreciate you, bro.
Got you.
All right, what about you?
Ev is like the ultimate tiger mom. It's the best.
It's the best?
Yeah, very supportive. Has a really good perspective on everything, and really is like my guiding light
Oh, you really think so?
to whatever it is that I'm doing. So, and like whether it's basketball, golf, she's always cheering me on, even when things don't go so great. She's like, "It's okay. You still did really well." And I'm like, even though in my head I'm like, you know, want to throw a club or slam a basketball in someone's face. Like, I feel the love and support and know that, you know, she's going to have my back no matter what.
Got you, boo. All right.
If you could switch lives with your partner for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. If we were to switch lives for a day, what would you do?
You first.
No, you first.
Ladies first.
No, come on. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Got you. Go.
So the winners go first, right?
No, winner gets to decide what happens. So go.
What was the question? I forgot.
The question was. What was the question?
Okay, so if you could switch lives with
Oh,
your
yeah.
partner for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
Okay, what would you do?
What was the first thing I would do if I was Evelina Chiang?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I would actually probably jump in the ocean and start swimming as fast as I can, because that's something I personally can't do, and she's over here collegiate swimmer. And I just want to know what it feels like to be able to, you know, swim like a fish.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's respectable. If only you listened in some class. Okay, so for me, what I would do, bro, honestly, if I feel like we live such parallel lives and we spend so much time together in general, just it's like
They're waiting for the answer.
I know they're waiting for
This
the
is her
answer.
wraparound.
This is my
She's
way
still
of saying
thinking of it.
okay, all right. Honestly, I would go to work with you and just live a day in your life as a golf performance coach. And I would go swing a golf club. I would go play 18 and like try and experience what it's like to score 2 under. Like I feel like that would be sick.
What is the most memorable trip you've taken together?
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Probably New York.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which one?
The first time.
Okay.
Because this is when I first planted the seed of me moving down to Orange County.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you. I didn't. This was like a couple months after we first started dating, and he like comes to New York to see me while I still lived out there, and he was like, "Listen, I'm for real about you, baby. For real about you. Like I'll drop everything and I'll move down with you." Literally. Yeah, I was very skeptical, but yeah, here we are. Okay, so for me, it would be the trip that we took to Japan and Korea with my mom. that was so special to me. It was so much fun. We went to like 7 different cities in Japan, celebrated my mom's birthday there, and then I spent the next week celebrating my birthday in Korea. So it was really cool. It was so cool to see the different cultures, and there are 2 countries that him and I have been wanting to go to for a long time, and we really wanted to go see them. So it was exciting to do it together.
Highly recommend. And we'll be back soon.
It's cool.
Who is more likely to start an argument, and what is the most ridiculous argument you've had?
Definitely me. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
The answer is me. The problem is me. But the most ridiculous. Okay, I'll tell you my perspective.
Oh my God! Yeah, this is.
Okay, he seems to know. He has his right at the top of his head. Wait, there's so many like just petty little things, and I'm so embarrassed to admit it, but there just is. Okay, for example, we're like running out of the house. Allan needed to charge his car, whatever. He had just done a load of laundry. He's doing laundry, and we have somewhere to go. Like we're like almost late, and then he throws half of them in the dryer, and then sorts out his athletic wear out because he needs to hang dry it. And I'm like, babe, don't worry, we'll be back in 3 hours. Like, it's cool. Like, we'll hang dry it when you get back, or when we get back. And then he was like, no, then it's gonna get soiled, and then I have to rewash it again. So he puts it all into the washer and just rewashes it again. Like little things like that, like just like really just like lame little things. And then we bicker for 2 minutes, and then it's over. I have like thick skin, short-term memory though. I don't know. Allan, what do you think? What's your example?
There was one time I cooked for her some bomb chicken. Maybe added a little extra spice.
Oh my gosh.
And she ate it and demanded a refund.
Okay, this is real shit. So this is what happened. Where was I? I was gone for like a month or something. It was like the first time I came back from a long trip, correct? Is that right? Okay.
I don't remember.
All right, so I came back from a really long trip. I hadn't seen this man in forever, and then he's like, baby girl, I'm gonna cook you dinner tonight. Like it's gonna be a 5-star. I'm like, okay. Picks me up from the airport. We're driving home. I'm super excited to go eat this dinner. And then I go upstairs, I shower, get clean, I come down, and dinner's ready. Allan's like, babe, dinner's ready. I come down. I take 1 bite of this chicken, and this thing, like, it tasted like freezer burn with chili powder on it. Because what I failed to realize, because I was in the shower, was this guy was streaming on TikTok Live and polling his audience to ask him how much chili powder to put in this pasta chicken thing. So he's all on there. Hindsight, I reviewed footage. He's all like overcooking the chicken, just putting so much chili powder on it. Like, guys, tell me when to stop. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I take a bite. It's the spiciest chicken I've ever had. I can't even bite through it because it's completely overkilled because he's like on film like this. Anyway, we got into a big fight over it. I was like, babe, how are you going to serve me this? How are you going to serve me this, babe?
I worked really hard for that chicken.
And he got so mad. He's like, fine, don't eat anything then. And I was like, what? This is it. It's over. And I ran upstairs, and then 5 minutes later, we were cool. Is that how it went down?
Never cook while being filmed.
Never cook.
So kudos to all those professional stars on the Food Network. I don't know how you do it.
What's the silliest thing you argued about regarding house chores?
Laundry.
Yeah, laundry. We gave you the example earlier. Laundry is just so lame because Allan is very particular. He doesn't let, like, okay, so if he finishes the load and the washer's done, he has to put it in the dryer immediately or hang dry it immediately. For me, like, I'm cool like with it sitting for like 3 or 4 hours. So we bicker about those things.
And I'm OCD, so things out of place really grinds my gears.
Yeah.
And sometimes with our busy lives, we're just kind of, bowl through a china shop and things get out of place and toothpaste caps don't get put back on and, it becomes not too big of an issue, but for my OCD, I'm just like, it's okay. It's never the end of the world.
Okay, so would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Okay, I've heard of this. Wait, one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Okay, are the 100 duck-sized horses all coming at the same time?
Yes.
Oh my God, okay, now it's tough.
Honestly, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Personally, I am the type to address, I don't want to have to take on 100 of them. I'd rather just take on one big one because I know I'll get it done just once.
Same, I just run. Kick it in the stomach and go.
That's fair too. Kick it in the stomach and go.
Wait. Horse-sized duck? You know how
Horse-sized
delicious
duck.
that would be?
You know what's
my
crazy
God, I
is that
love roast
I used to
duck.
ask this question in interviews. I literally used to ask this
It's a
question in
very
interviews. Yeah.
interview-like answer.
There's a very a deep psychological analysis on the way that you answer them.
Who's the bigger spender, and what's the most outrageous thing they bought?
Okay, the answer is Allan. Okay, what's the most outrageous thing that you've bought?
Outrageous?
I'll just put it
Everything is a very smart spend.
I'll tell you right now, if you go into our garage, you'll see who the problem is. Both of us. But Allan's side is crazy. He has over 100 pairs of shoes. 85% of the shoes are un-DS, they're dead stock.
Yeah, there is one big spend that's kind of outrageous. It's my first pair of golf shoes, but I just really wanted it, being a sneakerhead at the time, or I guess retired sneakerhead. Going into golf, wanted to have the swag, needed to get the high top Jordan 1 Chicago Bulls golf edition, very rare. Had to go on eBay and bought a used pair for too much that I want to mention. Like a 4 out of 10, but still held its integrity.
Brother, what's that, brother?
Still fire.
All right.
No regrets.
He be spending, bro. He be spending. Good thing you found yourself a sugar mama. All right, next question.
So how has your relationship changed over the years?
It's only getting better.
It's so cliche. He's look at him. He's such a sweet talker. Honestly, has our relationship changed? I feel like it's been the same. I don't know if that's a really lame way of answering it, but I feel like we became friends first, and that's always been everlasting. Obviously, you grow stronger with turbulences, right? Going through things and adversity together. But all in all, I feel like the love is still the same. What do you think?
Absolutely. Just pure exponential growth, which is great.
Such a sweet talker.
Who's the messier one in the relationship, and what's the most cluttered area in your house?
Oh my gosh.
Our bedroom, her side.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I own that. I will own that. Yes. He has OCD, mind you. He's very OCD, right? Everything's got to be in a certain place. And then I am not that. I think that I have borderline photographic memory, because when I put something down and I visually intake that I put something there, I will always know where to get it. I'm an organized chaos is how I like to explain it. I know where everything is. It may not look organized to you, but it's organized in here. It's organized in here. And that's more dangerous. That's more dangerous.
Allan, your thoughts?
Is there going to be a question on how many times she asks where her things are?
We can talk about it.
No.
Anyways, yeah, she's accurate. We're going to leave it at that.
So how do you keep communication strong and open in your relationship?
You can answer that.
We talk about it.
Okay, Allan. Dang, bro. We said concise, but not this concise, dog. How? How do we do that?
For the most part, we're really good at expressing how we feel, and when something comes up, we come into one another and we just say, hey, can we talk about this real quick? And then we talk about it.
Okay, so communication is something that's been it's going to be a learning process throughout our entire relationship, because not every topic is gonna be the same, and I feel like we've had to like really learn through it. It's actually been something that has really made us grown, I feel like, in the last, couple of years. Because I'm very expressive with the way that I show emotion and my feelings, and I just like, boom, like I'll throw it at him and I'll tell him exactly how it is. And Allan is a little bit different. Like he'll time it out for like the right specific time where he can like slide in, hey babe, like can we talk about this? And I feel like he's really tactful in it. We talk about it and we figure out a solution. We identify how we feel, acknowledge how we feel, and then we carry forward.
So what is the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of your partner's family?
Ooh. I have a funny one. Okay, so, I don't know if I should tell it because it's kind of sad. You know which story I'm talking about?
No idea.
The balloon.
Oh.
The balloon at your... You could tell it.
The balloon.
The balloon.
She thought it was embarrassing, but it was totally fine.
Embarrassing. I thought it was so embarrassing.
You were fine.
Okay, should I tell the story?
You can.
Okay, so it's really funny. So we were at, a really somber event. We were at, Allan's uncle's funeral. And when we left the funeral and the service was over, they gave everybody a white balloon to let go, right? And then we got it on film. And the only reason why we know this is because there's a video out there, okay? Everybody's letting go of their balloons, and mine gets stuck in the tree, okay? And then everybody turns over and goes, oh, whose is that? And then during the time, right, like I didn't know whether or not it was me. I was like, oh no, like, oh no, that sucks. Like, it's probably one of the kids. And then the video goes live on Facebook the next day, and sure enough, the tree just freaking blocks my balloon as it's supposed to be, sent out to the heavens. So it was pretty embarrassing.
What
Allan?
have I done? I think I've been pretty cool around your whole family, right?
You've been pretty cool, yeah, so far. I don't think you've done anything too embarrassing.
I don't think so either, so,
Yeah. I don't think he has, to be honest.
What advice would you give to other couples for maintaining a healthy relationship?
Go
You
ahead.
got this.
You got it.
Just open line form of communication, always, and keeping an open mind when it comes to what your partner has to say.
Okay, I personally think that the number one piece of advice is to never stop dating your partner. No matter how long you guys have been together, schedule dates, make time for it, make time to spend intentional time with one another, and keep lines of communication open. Don't let things bubble up. Don't let things, just harbor. Address things swiftly, get it off your chest, move on, find solutions.
What are some challenges you faced together, and how did you overcome them?
You could take this one.
After you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so some challenges that we had to overcome. I would say probably communication challenges with everybody. There's an adjustment. Actually, you know what? There's two big hurdles that I feel like all couples need to go through. in order to get stronger. One is communication barriers, right? So the way that I communicate love and affection versus how you communicate it. I feel like that's one thing that we had to overcome. And then the next thing is living together. It's definitely a challenge we had to overcome because we lived separately for many years. We did long distance, and sharing a space with somebody is never easy. Sharing a space with somebody who has OCD is not easy either. But it's nice. It's actually a huge win. I love it. Yeah, our house is always clean. It's awesome. Yep. What about you?
The cool thing is that anytime there is a challenge, we definitely overcome it by putting our heads together. So we definitely work as a team. And I think it's pretty cool.
If your partner was a character in a TV show or movie, who would they be and why?
Okay, so what's the name of that Netflix show?
No idea.
Okay, the one on golf. It just came out. It's like a little anime golf show. I don't know. The kid in that movie, Gawain, that would be you. Because you're so dedicated to the cause. You're so dedicated to your golf journey. That kid has that same drive and same mentality. I feel like that kid's you for sure. All right, what about you?
You'd be Velma.
Velma?
From Scooby-Doo. Super smart, but always loses her glasses.
Okay, super smart, but I always lose my glasses. Okay, that's valid.
Who takes longer to get ready in the morning, and what's the longest they've ever taken?
Alan. Alan takes the longest to get ready for sure, 100%. Because Alan shaves, Alan does his hair all he wets it back and does all that. And then he takes forever to pick out his outfit, then he has to pick out his shoes. He's usually the last one out of bed too. So yeah, 100% it's this guy.
I like to take my time, Why rush through life? Life is so precious and short. So I savor every moment of it.
Would you, if there's a Chanel bag okay, what's your favorite brand?
My favorite brand?
Yeah.
Of clothes or purses or what?
Like purses.
Hermes.
Okay, if Hermes are right in front of you for free, would you rather take that or lose Alan?
So if I take the bag, I lose Alan?
Yeah.
Would I take it? No, I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't take it?
I wouldn't take it. Between an Hermes bag and Alan, I would still choose Alan, y'all. Yes, I would choose Alan.
How does it make you feel, Alan?
Not bad.
What's your favorite brand?
Not bad? I swear, guys.
Just kidding. I'm very happy. I've been chosen over a handbag.
Yes. Okay, but let me ask you this. Let me flip it around. Okay, if you had an opportunity to play with Tiger Woods, if you played that round with Tiger Woods, you would lose me forever. Which one would you do?
No question. You'd be by my side.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't go play with Tiger Woods?
No.
Michael Jordan.
I'll lose all my money.
Jordan Spieth. Xander.
Nobody. There'd be nobody.
Really?
I only want to play with this
Lee.
one. No, I'd still choose you. Sorry, Jaden.
So, last question. What is the biggest pet peeve you have of one another?
I think all men can attest to this, but it's the moment we lay down or sit or take a break from life, all of a sudden our significant other just happens to demand or ask for something.
Damn, he was so quick to answer that question. You were so fast to answer that. Every time? That's dramatic. Occasionally, I'll ask for water after I lay down in bed.
No, she's been laying down in bed, and I finally get to lay down in bed, and then all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah?
The question comes.
Okay, fair. That's fair. All right, that's your biggest pet peeve? We'll give you that. Okay, my biggest pet peeve is when Alan doesn't understand that he needs to buy toothpaste that does not require this screw top, okay? I like the flip top toothpaste. he always buys the screw toothpaste. It's like a 2-hand motion to screw the toothpaste back on. Like, okay, so you take the tube, you have the toothpaste, squeeze it on, you put the toothbrush you start brushing your teeth, right? You start brushing your teeth, then you have to screw it back on, but you don't have 2 hands because you're brushing your teeth, versus the pop off, you could just pop it back on. So that's my biggest pet peeve. So yeah, buy pop off toothpaste tops, not screw-ons. All right, y'all, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Passion Fruit Podcast. It was such a treat to have you on, babe, and we are excited to see you at the next one. Thanks for tuning in. This episode is sponsored by Onyx Golf, Orange County's sickest indoor simulator venue. Come check us out. There's 10 TrackMan hitting bays, and it's a Titleist fitting center. Book your first visit, mention Passion Fruit Podcast for 25% off.